are these the people that are involved with this? Whoever lived in that house, are they the real people that are involved in this situation, or is this what led them to them? Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen.
All right, I finally figured out YouTube, so we were live on there as well, hopefully.
What's going on? Hello. This chat is going to be fast.
Yeah, nothing's been. Somebody said I heard something about a body. I haven't verified anything like that yet. I think that maybe should be some people in chats. I haven't seen that from a reliable source yet.
Oh, you live behind me? Yeah. You live in the house behind me?
Well, she's behind me.
Okay. So, what do you think?
It's been surreal. It's been absolutely crazy to me.
Do you know who these people are?
I have no clue.
According to Google, the name he called out and spelled is a
There was nothing that was going on.
Tucson, Arizona lawyer.
Nothing?
Yeah, and that may just be who owns the house. It's probably rented to someone.
No roadblock?
Nothing.
Okay, nothing going on.
He shouldn't have called that name out.
Over at Annie's house.
There wasn't even any
He shouldn't have said that.
just the security guy.
How far is this from where Nancy lives? Allegedly about 2 miles.
Your house?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
What were
That,
they asking?
that was on that, was it Tuesday?
It was on Tuesday?
Yeah.
What'd they ask?
They just wanted to go, they wanted to walk the property.
Walk the property.
Yeah. And, they actually called me because I was at work.
They did?
Yeah.
So to meet you there?
Yeah, they asked me if I was home.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm at work, about 30 minutes away.
That's what I noticed. I noticed a lot.
You shouldn't be doing chores at 10:24 on Friday nights. You gotta relax. Watch Agent D Baker's live.
That's exactly what happened.
Hey, we're calling each and every person.
Well, so they came to our house Thursday, the Thursday before that, and it was just the Miranda detectives.
Yeah.
Asked me if I can.
It was Miranda detective?
Yeah.
Miranda. Why Miranda?
They were helping out.
Okay, gotcha.
With everything.
Gotcha.
Because they were going door to door.
Yeah.
You heard it. Newsman was screaming, "No one needs to see that."
At the time, but I also had my settings screwed up to where, because you know how long our driveways are, right? Yeah. And it would only go off if somebody came into my driveway.
That's not mine.
What do you mean, Vespa, a car accident?
Like all day long, they'll blow your phone up and drain the battery.
When I was living in Miranda, that's exactly what happened. I was on a major street, and every
Yeah.
car, like, my battery was dying in like 2 hours. And so,
This is JLR
and we thought it was really weird.
that I've got pulled up on screen.
Yeah. And then I was watching one of the news reports, and I was tracing the route between Nancy's and Annie's, and that's when we realized it was in our neighborhood, and the house behind us.
Wow.
Well, kind of across the street, because she's 9.
Did you know them?
No.
You didn't know them?
I mean,
They only lived there like a year.
And I've got
Not even a year.
Yeah, they just bought that house, just sold, and
Fox pulled up on the TV too, and they're showing. I mean, everybody's showing the same thing right now. Nobody knows anything, but something's going down.
I don't know. I don't know. I was following him, and he started racing over. So
Was that they were on this scene that we're looking at, Debbie?
I'm
You gonna beat her for me?
Yeah.
I'll beat that.
So Vespa is saying, if I'm understanding right,
I'll be back.
maybe when they were on their way to the scene, they came up on a car accident, and
to be honest.
if that's the case, then obviously that would be unrelated. But we don't know yet.
Whatever you want. You can have really relaxed.
Yeah, this is allegedly 1.9 miles from Nancy's house, where they are right now. I'm seeing some reports of a possible press conference at midnight, but that seems strange. But we'll see. Yeah, okay. So the body was a car accident that some of the media came up on their way here. So completely not related to this at all. So apparently the car accident was a vehicle versus a pedestrian. So, and let me, as far as I know and from what I understand, it's not related to this. Okay. Wow. Okay. So some people are actually saying that, I guess, when police got to this house, maybe when SWAT rolled up, some people ran from the house and one of them got ran over. But again, it's not verified, but that's what some people are saying. So Dolly said, Grace, Dolly said that it was definitely related? Yeah, all the media is on scene at this house now. Everybody is reporting it's approximately 2 miles from Nancy's house.
He's ready. You guys hear us? Yep. Do you hear me? I'm talking from my phone. Cool. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep. I got you. Hey, Jeff. Yep, I got you. Okay. I got you. Perfect. Yeah. Alex. Who's Alex? Alex.
car's parked over here. That car needs to move. Hello? Move that car. Now.
Move that car now. Calm down. Calm down, guy. Calm down. So there's no connected traffic stop. Honestly, I don't know at this point. So many people were saying we believe they have taken 2 people in custody. Everyone is reporting that right now. This Dolly guy, is he? What is he? Is he just a content creator, or is he a journalist, or? Because I'd never heard of him until yesterday. I saw his live, just glanced through it or something. But I know he's out there. He's been out there. You're exactly right, Natalie. Natalie said tomorrow I'll make a post on what's happening tonight. It's too wild and too much chatter. I think a lot of this at this moment is the telephone game. Truthfully. That's why I'm always very, very weary of, repeating everything, because there's definitely some telephone game going on right now.
Just you, building your app on Base 44.
So Fox News is reporting 1 person is detained right now.
Muy buenas noches. En efecto, hay una gran actividad policial a esta hora de la noche y reportes de actividad del equipo SWAT en este vecindario.
And don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not hating on the man for getting upset over what he saw. Please don't misunderstand me on that. That's why I was asking. If he's a reporter or journalist, I wouldn't think that it would, tear him up that bad to where he had to get off air and go back to the hotel or something. But again, I'm not hating. I mean, I promise you, I'm not saying he shouldn't have been that upset or anything like that.
Hace exactamente 13 días, hasta este momento no había más detalles sobre esta actividad que se ha venido desarrollando, pero las autoridades usando esta escena que tuvimos con dozens que estarían detenidas hasta este momento. Pero veamos lo que pasó el día de hoy aquí en Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, Penny. Well, I think a lot of people were saying that I guess Dolly had to leave and go to his hotel because he saw they came up on a car accident and there was a body with the car accident and he saw it and I guess it upset him and
We get some answers from police. We're hoping for something with hold it, but there won't be a press conference. The statement we're hoping to hear a little bit more than just what's
De hecho, ahorita no han dado,
developing very, very
unas
slowly.
ruedas de prensa, pero querían a todos los medios de comunicación.
At this point,
Pero no hay una hora exacta. Eso te digo ahora.
oh geez, I do feel bad for him. Man, I hate that. So somebody on YouTube has said that Dolly is homeless and uses his YouTube to get money to eat and travel to pay his hotels. I hate that. That definitely makes me want to support him for sure, support his channel and stuff.
Hablan así, la actividad policial continúa en Tucson, Arizona. La oficina del alguacil del condado Pima ha dicho que más tarde podría haber una conferencia de prensa.
But see, okay, so a lot of people were saying that it was a car accident, that someone possibly ran from this house and they were ran over by a car. Now somebody's saying it was a traffic stop and somebody got shot. So again, that's what I'm saying. This is a telephone game, so we're just going to have to bear with this and wait. There's no way to get clear information right now. There's way too much chatter. Well, if he does this stuff,
Hey guys, I'm back.
what I meant is, if this is what he does, if this is mostly what his YouTube channel is out reporting, he is a reporter.
Oh, do you?
I mean, just because he doesn't, you don't have to work for a news station or anything to be a reporter now. I mean, you can be a journalist or a reporter if this is what you do for a living and that's what pays you.
Does it
He's just independent.
skip at all? What's your speed on it?
You know, I haven't done a speed test because I've not been driving. I'll pop it on, and typically I go up to Phoenix a lot for Cardinals games, and on the way home, I'll always have the Sunday Night Football game on.
Sunday Night Football?
Yeah, I used to, I've got a huge screen on my truck.
So Brian said someone got shot. But see, I have not seen that anywhere else. That's crazy.
Want to come under?
This feels amazing.
Yeah, it's a relief, isn't it? So, folks, I'm out here. I had to do a battery charger thing. We are, what's this? Camino. Delmico, 6215. And the road is blocked off.
But this is what I'm talking. So I've got at least 3 different people telling me 3 different things, and they all say they were watching Dolly when he said these things, but they're saying 3 completely different things. So again, it's a telephone game.
We got a pretty big media
So,
presence here and spectators. We're waiting to see what comes out of this. Waiting to see names.
Yeah, well, I know Brian is very careful. That's why I'm. So someone heard Brian, like whoever's saying this, you personally heard him say that. That's what I'm asking you. Because you should be very careful of the things you put out when you're doing this. Like JLR here put out the name of the owner of this house they're at, and he shouldn't have done that because more than likely it's rented or something like that. But he shouldn't have put that out over. I mean, he's got 63,000 people watching him right now. He shouldn't have put that out like that. Is TikTok still giving you grief? I'm banned till tomorrow or Sunday of going live.
When 2 companies merge, you end up with 2 ways of doing the same work and a lot of training docs no one fully trusts.
Here's what most teams miss: the way work actually gets done. Those processes live in people's heads. You wouldn't merge 2 companies without aligning the numbers. So why build the future without aligning how the work actually gets done? That's where Scribe comes in. Scribe captures a work.
So I've got people on Facebook saying they did not hear Brian say that, and I've got people on YouTube saying they heard Brian say that.
Waiting to see, folks. Waiting to see where this goes.
How long until they get DNA back from Florida? I don't know. It should have already been back. And I want to, if we get a time tonight anyway, if there ends up being a break in any of this, I want to talk about the sheriff more. But if not tonight, we'll talk about it Monday night for sure.
We don't know exactly what they're doing down there.
'Cause I've definitely learned a lot more, and it's
law enforcement's doing something. I don't know exactly what they're doing.
I'll definitely be doing a full podcast just on that sheriff at some point soon. Yeah, Brian understands he can get sued. Some of these that are out here and just jumping on this all of a sudden and have blown up because of this, you can tell they haven't been sued yet. And it's going to be a rude awakening for them when they do. But you can't just put out anything.
We are waiting.
Yeah, this house is allegedly 2 miles, right at approximately 2 miles from Nancy's house.
We're about 2 miles away from Nancy Guthrie's home. You could arguably say this is like the same type of neighborhood, though this looks like a different types of homes, but same concept, tucked in the Catalina
Yeah,
foothills.
Tawana,
Not far
my
away.
lives are,
2 miles away.
they're all, you can come back and watch them on
Halfway
Facebook
between here,
for up to 30
it's
days.
like the middle between
And then they're on
Moscow
YouTube
and Annie.
forever. So you can always go back and catch any of my lives on
Tucked in
YouTube.
between. Here comes more law enforcement. Coming in right now.
Why are you banned for going live on TikTok? They said that I had nudity in my live, not before last, which is absurd. We were talking about this case, so out of the blue.
Crazy, folks. More law enforcement.
Why did they send the DNA to Florida?
It's raining out here.
And I've not verified if this is correct, but I heard this from
SWAT truck.
pretty reliable source
SWAT.
that the sheriff's office has spent almost $100,000 just from evidence from this case with that lab. My guess is the sheriff's getting kickbacks from that lab.
Crazy.
I would bet almost anything in that of that.
Crazy or what?
Yeah, I've seen this before. I've seen this movie before with him.
SWAT. SWAT just left after we're doing its job.
I guarantee you he's getting kickbacks from that lab. That's why he's making sure to send everything there.
SWAT. Bearcat.
Yeah, and 2 individuals being removed from the home that's what happened. People,
I don't know what's going on
again,
here. They're not letting anyone go through.
people need to be a lot more careful with the things they say, because you can't say they're you don't know if they're detained. You don't know yet. People that are not experienced in this stuff assume a lot, and you know what they say about assumptions.
Now we're trying to find out more about the suspects or the people detained. Here comes more cars. Those are FBI agents. FBI agents coming in. They're flashing badges. Whoa, a convoy of FBI agents are coming in. Holy smokes. Look at this. A rack of FBI agents.
So if y'all can't hear that, that's
And
a bunch of FBI agents coming in. Yeah, there's something going on here.
here comes more.
They found something's interesting at this
Vets
house.
coming in. Look at this.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in.
Moly. They're all coming in. All types of agents are coming in here.
There's a bunch of people.
Where is Cash Patel?
It's a bunch.
Forensics.
I saw at least one FBI forensics and the sheriff's office forensics. Something's going on at this house. This is definitely more than what was going on the other night with the guy that they detained. There's a lot more to this.
More are coming in. Look at this. Even more are coming in.
Yeah, but Tawana, even if you could find that, you don't want to mention names right now.
Coming in.
You want to wait and hear something from the authorities on names, because you may call out a name, and in a case like this, it's going to be reposted 10,000 times by midnight, and because of one person, somebody's life could be half ruined, literally by tomorrow.
Here comes more feds.
I mean, that's how serious it is. You got to be very careful with names in this situation. Still vehicles coming in.
Feds. I think she said, I need to go in. You have anything to show me the proof? I think this is a resident trying to get in. We'll continue to watch. JLR investigates, boots on the ground. Pima County. Unclear. We're hearing a mother and son. We'll find out more. Detained. Authorities are actually doing things at the home, as you see. More and more law enforcement rolling in.
Yeah, no, he should not have mentioned who owns that house. Again, he's got over 60,000 people watching right now, and that's all. I guarantee you, that's already running around everywhere.
We'll find out more about.
And it's a lawyer. I'll say that.
Assuming,
literally, that owns the house.
Charges
Again, more than likely, it's rented.
Charges coming. More feds. More agents. Look at this. Look at all these agents coming. These are agents. More are coming.
This is a crazy amount of people coming to the scene. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that.
Crazy. How many have we seen? 30 agents? 30 cars?
That's unreal.
I'm hearing two males and one female in custody. And some of the talk too. What's going on?
See, I don't like how he just throws that stuff out there. I'm hearing 2 males and a female in custody.
Exactly. Wowzers.
What? Come on, dude.
Crazy.
Calm down.
I think I'm going to be out here all night. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't trust lawyers either. Just don't tell my wife I said that. Hopefully she's not watching. I'm joking. I'm married to one, and I'm pretty fond of her. Debbie, I don't think this is a false lead with what's going on now. Something's going on at this house. There's a lot. Now, I definitely couldn't say that they have found suspects or her or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's definitely a lot more to this with all these agents coming over there after the fact. Because they've been at this house for a while now, and now all these agents come in. There's something going on there.
They have some drones going up.
Been watching his channel all week.
These that we're watching are not exiting. They're going towards the house. Where they are.
It's pitch black out here, folks.
Looks like they've got 2 people under arrest. The word is essentially male and female.
Hey, thank you, Grace. I appreciate that. Yes, Jared. The video that I have pulled up is live from the scene right now.
So I've been pretty quiet about this on social media. I don't think I posted anything on it, but Nancy Guthrie, who my neighbor, she found out last week. It's been a interesting week. FBI was at my house on Tuesday. They wanted to search the property. We're not going to say no to them.
Wow. Okay, I just realized how delayed my YouTube live is from the Facebook. It's a good 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know why it's that delayed.
What? Another deal one? Oh, Monday CRM? Stop it. Did I log?
I got some video earlier of the SWAT truck leaving Bearcat. Some more FBI is coming there. I think, maybe not. Nice little Rivian going by. Law enforcement of some kind, at least.
No, the feed that I've got pulled up is a YouTuber, JLR Investigates.
Everybody's getting ready to go do some live shots over there, across the street. This neighborhood is packed.
It's 2 miles from Nancy's house. I think I've seen I think it's like 1.9 miles from Nancy's house. So approximately 2 miles. So Fox News is now reporting at least 3 people are detained. Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning when they said there would be a press conference at midnight. I highly doubted an actual press conference tonight, but hopefully we will get a statement from the officials.
They're gonna give a statement out here soon. The police, the sergeants out here telling people to move cars, but they're gonna be giving a statement out here soon. Statement coming soon.
It's pretty telling that they're going to give a statement tonight because remember the other night there was no statement, no type of official statement from the officials that night when they took the guy into when they detained the guy and questioned him for a while. And so I would think more likely than not, if they're putting a statement out tonight, releasing a statement, then there's some type of update, actual update.
Releasing a statement soon. So how many total people got detained? I'm hearing 3.
I hear 2, I hear 3, but I've heard 2 more.
Okay. Yeah.
I heard something about a Culver's, if you heard something about
Culver's? I have not.
A what?
A Culver's, and somebody,
I mean, like the restaurant Culver's or
yeah,
the
like,
last name?
I don't know if it's connected. Do you have Dolly's number?
I don't. No.
Okay. We don't have Dolly's number, but he ended up somehow running into someone unalived, and he saw the actual person. So I don't know. We'll find
not
out.
Far from here.
Yeah, I guess somebody
on River.
got pulled over and right on in the car.
Interesting. 'Cause there's one
So
over
they're
on
going to be
River
releasing a
First.
statement soon about this matter. Yeah, I keep hearing a car and a...
So Vespa, you're there local? You live there local
Yeah, there's so many things coming out. Yeah, JLR, right
in the Tucson area?
I'm trying to dissect what's what.
Oh wow, okay,
He opens his door and that light goes on.
awesome.
Was that Culver's? Dolly, was that Culver's? Oh, wow. Man, that's sad.
Thanks, Florida.
That's sad.
You my boy, Blue. So, is that what they're saying on the news, Jesse?
But where is Nancy? Like, any indication where Nancy is?
Nobody said anything about Nancy. We're still waiting. Hey, how far is your car up there?
It's right at the corner of the road, across the street. It's on right now. I have my lights on.
Across the street?
Yeah,
Like the main street?
correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I parked it on the main street there. Dude, the whole streets are full with cars.
Yeah.
Right there.
Everything is full with cars. So I had to get multiple different batteries because I think we're going to be out here until they clear it. But they're probably going to be here all night. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, they're not.
I mean, do you think these are the ones? I mean, I would think at this point they got something hard on these people. You know how many feds rolled in?
There'll be 20.
Yeah, there was at least 20 cars right there.
Yeah, the news is saying 3 people detained.
The news? Which news?
That's what my people in my life are
Yeah,
telling me.
I've heard that too. Yeah, definitely. You can share it out. These two, for sure. No problem. Culver's is like a really good. Yeah, we'll get the story from Dolly.
Are you okay, Tawana? Tawana said, I thought that was a Ninja Turtle umbrella. Oh, okay. Hold on. I thought that was a Ninja Turtle umbrella. I thought when I first glanced at it, I thought you were saying you thought you saw a Ninja Turtle with an umbrella. I was getting worried about you.
Flash my K&P credentials. Yeah, that'll probably just get me thrown in jail.
Hey, do you smell like burning electric? Something burning like it.
Jared asked, "What is my normal content when I'm not covering this?" So I cover. I go after corrupt officials, uh, sheriffs, law enforcement, judges, lawyers, corrupt officials, and child predators. And then I also cover a lot of missing persons cases and a lot of cold cases. For a while, it was just the missing persons
So I
cases
wonder,
and corruption, and then I kind of got into the child predators, and um, I was just on the started doing some work with Chris Hansen, and so I'm going to be doing more on child predators as there needs to be more people covering that anyway. But I was just on his podcast. It hasn't aired yet, but I'll put it out when it's going to air. And we're probably going to be doing some other collaborations on things. And I am pro law enforcement. I was law enforcement for over 17 years, so I just don't like corrupt ones. Do I believe the John Bonet case will be solved? I feel they are so close to solving her case. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you as far as whether I believe it would be solved. I have done a lot of analyzing. I teach part of my interview interrogation and body language analysis. I also teach some statement analysis. I mean, it's a big part of it. And anyway, I've analyzed the ransom note from the Ramsey case that that was left at the scene that night, and that was written by a family member. I would bet everything I've ever had on that. I think some type of accident happened, and they freaked out. But the ransom note was written by a family member. 100%. LaShonda, that's exactly right. Someone just someone just posted, be cautious of all these reports from streamers. They just want to be the first, not accurate. And that is exactly right. And that's what I'm trying to say. No, that's exactly right. And I can't stand that. Yeah, Kim, I wouldn't I'm not saying that's not true, but I would not go off of that right now. I would not go off that right now. Allegedly, the authorities are going to be putting out a statement soon. So, the best thing is for us to just wait on that and see what it says. Because there is a lot of the telephone game going on right now for sure. You said your wife is a lawyer. What services does she do? She's a federal attorney. She works, if you're familiar with Title IX, she's a Title IX expert, a Title IX lawyer. She began her career as a prosecutor. She was a prosecutor for 6 years before she started doing what she does now. Hey, Eric. Well, I was having issues. I couldn't get on YouTube for about the first at least 30 minutes, possibly even longer. Something was going on. Anyway, I found a fix for it and finally got on. Yeah, no, that's the best way to put it, Eric. It's a circus out there right now. Yeah, again, there's way too much chatter. There's no sense in looking at anything. Just wait for let's see what this statement says. Anyway that they put out. Who said that, Tawana? Now that's what I'm. So somebody on YouTube said, "I hope the DNA led them here," and that's. I mean, obviously, I don't know if that's what happened, but I think that's a pretty good guess at this point. The timing seems to be on, pretty close right on to that. So we'll see. Oh, the ransom note I was talking about. We were someone on YouTube asked me about the John Bonet Ramsey case and asked if I thought it'd ever be solved. So I was talking about the ransom note that was left at their house that night. The rain makes it creepier. Regular rains here. Yeah. No, that's true. I didn't think about that. That's why I came here, for some common sense. That's about the only sense I have. So no, the Fox News just showed a aerial, like infrared. I'm guessing from a drone of the area around this house, and there are hundreds. I'm not exaggerating. Between law enforcement and the media, there are hundreds of vehicles around this area right now. I mean, it's covered up. McBrayer said, I live half a mile from the scene, and it has been a busy night with police and feds around. I can imagine. Oh, so I mean, you're right there. Yeah, you're right there on top of it. A bunch of FBI and forensics teams just showed up. Yeah, we saw that. We saw them coming in, a ton of them. So there's something going on here. Uh, Again, I think this is pretty significant. Whatever's going on is pretty significant. I would bet. No news so far of a third person in any condition removed from the house or property. The only thing that I'm seeing on mainstream news is that they believe 3 people are in custody or detained. They believe 3 people have been detained. Am I listening to no, I'm not listening to anything. I don't have any sound. I don't have the sound turned on to this video this live video I'm showing. It's just a live shot of the scene. I had sound on it earlier, but they kept on just saying people's names and everything. I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah, all that's being reported right now is at least 3 people have been detained, and I think that's all the media knows right now. With all the police around, there are still idiots doing donuts down the street. Well, sure, of course. Why wouldn't they be? That is JLR's live feed, Eric. Yeah, no, this is video on my screen. It's a live feed right now. It's just not much action going on there. That's the entrance to the. This is the area where they have all the media staged. So it's possible the home is an Airbnb. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah. I don't think local and FBI are in sync. I know the sheriff came out after all that hit yesterday and tried walking it back and denying it, but he's full of shit. Oh, that's fine, Eric. McBrayer said the PD and sheriffs here are garbage, and I love law enforcement. Yeah, no, what I've learned about the sheriff Nanos in the last few days, I'm not a fan of his at all. Talked a lot about him last night, and I was going to talk a lot more about him tonight, but then this popped up. But I'm going to talk my live Monday night's going to be a lot about him because I've learned some other things. And then I'll probably also, more than likely, I'm going to end up doing a full podcast on him too, because he needs to be exposed for all the mess that is going on. And, you know, and I'm not saying he's corrupt, but his ego is causing a lot of problems, and there's no place for that in this. And I truly believe that he has hindered this a lot. 100%. I have no doubt of that. I hope y'all don't have as much corruption as Minnesota does. I'm sure y'all don't. I think that's crazy up there. All the fraud, man, it's nuts. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, no, that's a good question, Alshonda. Like she said, with it possibly being an Airbnb, her brain starts wondering how long did they rent this out for. That's a good question. We'll get into that on another night, Vespa. All right, let me see if they're saying anything here.
Yeah, look at how many people are out here. So it's quite a few people. It's a big scene. It's crazy or what? I mean, it's like crazy amount of people out here. It's a circus out here. So it's down the road there.
So McBrayer just said, and this is the one that lives a half a mile from this scene, said if you call 911 there, you get sent to a third-party call center, and they take a message and tell you they will get back to you in 48 to 96 hours. So you're not just a non-emergency line. You're talking about like if you need help right then, you call 911. That's what happens. Hey, Ashley. I'm glad you joined us. Crystal, are you talking about here in Tuscaloosa? Is that the case you're talking about? I haven't seen the comments. Don't care about them. There's a lot of things I want to say. He's going to get what he deserves. He is a complete POS, worthless human being. I've dealt with him numerous times. And the police officer that he took the life of was a really good man. Really good person. And was a good cop. He was a good investigator. And that little punk took his life. I have nothing for him. I'm sorry. Yeah, so she was asking about the Luther Watkins case. Came to an end today, and he was found guilty of capital murder. And it's here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. In 2018, he shot and took the life of investigator Darnell Cousette with Tuscaloosa Police Department. who I knew very well, worked with him for a long time. Again, really good man, great man. Would do anything for you. And I was unfortunately I was running the shift at our jail that night when they brought Luther in. And, well, I was there for over a year while he was there. And he knew that I knew Cousette very well and worked along with him on a lot of cases and stuff. And he would say things just to try to get under my skin, and it worked. But I have nothing for him. He'll get what he deserves. I'm almost positive he'll get the death penalty. But yeah, he was found guilty today. The sentencing hearing is Tuesday, and I will be at the sentencing hearing. But I'm pretty confident he's going to get the death penalty. The only people that are defending him are West Side punks. Nobody likes him. Nobody in jail liked him. The thugs, all the thugs on the West Side don't even like him. They just hate the police, and that's the only reason they're acting like this is a big deal to them. They're not. I mean, a bunch of punks. I did some work in Bibb County, not with the locals though. Is this property within 2-mile radius of Nancy's house? From what I understand, it is. What is this? Hold on. Rewind out a little bit and see what.
Whoa. I might have a picture of the sun. So let me go through this. I might have a picture of the sun.
I'm telling you, this JLR guy is fast and loose with his words. He's gonna get sued one day.
This
I mean,
person lives in this home. I'm not saying he's the one
he's
detained. I'm gonna show it to you.
he's making me nervous.
I'm gonna show it to you. Ready? He lives in this house. I'm not saying he's the one that's detained. Here we go, folks. JLR investigates.
You can't even tell anything about that. Plus, we don't know who that is, and I don't trust this. Okay.
This individual lives in the house the feds are at right now.
I'm cutting that guy off. I'm not saying he's wrong, but he has no idea if he's right or not right now. He is fast and loose with that information, and it shouldn't be like that. You got to be more careful with the things you put out. Good night, Nancy. Appreciate you being in tonight. Yeah, love, laugh. Yeah, that's where I am. That's where I live. Yeah, I moved here to go to college right after high school, and once I finished college, I stayed. And that was 20 years ago now. Well, over 20 years ago when I started college, but 20 years ago now when I finished, or close to it. Yeah, psychic it, Ryder. It's crazy for sure. I don't care how good his attorneys is. If he gets sued for putting out completely false information, and again, with as big as this case is right now, like he's got over 60,000 people watching him right now. A name could be mentioned, a picture could be shared, and it could literally almost ruin somebody's life, if not ruin their life from that. I'm telling you, it could be a big deal with this. You've got to be way more careful. And even if you don't get sued, you should have, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess journalist etiquette, maybe, if you will. I don't know. It's just not the way I do things. Yeah, I don't think he has bad intentions or anything. I just, Like I said, it's just not the way I do things. I don't like that. And I like to be a lot more careful with what I put out. No word on exactly when they're supposed to give the statement. They just have stated it will be coming at some point tonight. That's true, McBrayer. Look at the Atlanta Olympics, the bomber. The first person had nothing to do with it, and it was a nightmare after. Yeah, I remember watching a documentary or something on that. Yeah, it pretty much ruined his life for a long time. And yeah, that's exactly what can happen. And I don't want to do that to somebody. I don't want to. I want to. I'm not going to be responsible for that. Am I going to pull an all nighter? Oh no, I'm way too old for that now. No, I mean I'll probably be up late, for sure, at least until they give a statement and stuff. But no, not all night. Yeah, that's fine, Katie. No, we're good. Crystal, was I with TCSO in 7? I was. My first year was 07. I started in law enforcement in 07. So I was a little baby deputy then. Ashley said, I don't know if they would send that many people, many law enforcement for the people that sent the emails with it. I think this is probably more. I think, again, speculation on my part, obviously, at this point, but I think there's probably more to it than that with this. It seems like, anyway. I'm hoping, again, like someone else mentioned earlier, that this has something to do with the DNA coming back. But again, I don't know that at all. I'm hoping it does. Your uncle, do you mind telling his name? Or, I mean, if you don't want to on here, you can send it to me. I'm just curious. But yeah, I probably know him. Would any LE be with the family or talk to them about development so far? Are you talking about like as far as tonight? Honestly, I don't know because this is such a strange, so uncommon. Well, this specific case is one of a kind. Um, but I don't know. They would definitely be updating the family before they update anyone else. But they're not going to tell the family anything that they're not going to release to the public either, because you can't. If it's something you don't want out, you can't tell the family either, because you can't trust that they would keep that. So News Nation is reporting that 2 were detained at the house and 1 was detained in a traffic stop. See, I'm watching JLR's chats over here, and his chat is full of the owner of that house's name, or the one that he said earlier. And I would about bet you anything that guy has nothing to do with any of this, and that's just not right. I mean, he's going to be nationally known by midnight, and I don't like that. They said the former county attorney info isn't accurate now. Exactly. That's when he said that earlier. I was like, why would you say that? Like, you shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, and now I haven't verified this either, but a lot of people were saying that it's possibly an Airbnb. And that's from the very beginning. I said it could be a rental, and more than likely, I figured it was. But then people started saying they thought it may be a Airbnb, and I wouldn't doubt that either. But now he's showing this guy's picture and saying this is the son of who lives there, which doesn't make sense if it's an Airbnb. So I don't know. They're being fast and loose with their information. If y'all don't remember, on one of my lives when somebody mentioned the white van and what I said about it, and then I said, if a damn white van ends up being involved in this, it's gonna cause me to just fall out. And so it's looking like there is a decent possibility it may end up being. That would blow my mind. And my thing with the white van is it's always a white van. But in reality, I've never had it be a white van. It's just that's what is always on TV. And every white van with no windows looks suspicious to everybody because of TV. And so people are always calling in about white van with no windows. And there's never anything to it. And so that was the same case here. And I was like, nah, surely there's no way that's involved, because that's just, again, every law enforcement officer can tell you that. Like, you get tired of hearing about the damn white vans with no windows. And 99.9% of the time, it's a handyman or roofer or, carpenter or something like that. electrician, which is normal for them to be riding through neighborhoods. But again, maybe it does turn out to be that here. That would blow my mind if it does. I'm just curious, McBrayer. Why would it surprise you if it's an Airbnb? Because I don't know the area at all. If I'm walking and I see a white van with no windows, I'll walk around and watch it. Exactly, because that's what TV's taught us to do. All the movies. I missed the huge SWAT vehicle. I'm guessing that you say it was probably either an MRAP or a Bearcat. Bearcats are the legit SWAT vehicles, but they're smaller than MRAPs. But a lot of SWAT units have MRAPs as well. An MRAP is the upper armored military vehicle. They're pretty big. But Bearcats are like I said, they're a little smaller, but they are specifically built for SWAT units, and they're fully armored as well. Oh, just the neighborhood Airbnb is not coming in this area. Well, that makes sense. So Fox News is reporting that that they did execute a search warrant and that 3 people have been detained. Yeah, a quick crazy thing about the MRAPs. Early in my military career, I remember when they were classified, especially the insides of them. But a lot of things about the MRAPs were classified, and now they pass them out to law enforcement agencies all over the country. It's just crazy how quick technology becomes obsolete pretty much like that. Some of these cars look like normal family cars. Well, I mean, a lot of feds, their cars they just blend in. Like the vehicles, all the vehicles I had when I was in narcotics, I mean, you wouldn't know it was a police vehicle at all. Yeah, I mean, I think they're almost going to have to put out some type of statement tonight. Um, they need to. There should have been 10 times more press conferences than there has been. But now, again, since I've learned what I've learned about that dumbass sheriff, I understand. That is the cause of a lot of this mis chatter because they won't come out and tell and say anything. You can't do that on a thing on a case like this. You got to come out and give something, even if it's just to kill all of the ridiculous, untrue rumors, all the just crazy chatter. But this sheriff, I mean, as far as I know, he had the one press conference on day 2 or something like that. And I don't think as far as I know, I don't think he's had another one. Why do they need so much SWAT? Do you know what any of the I mean, I don't know what any of the family drives now. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know any details as far as what they were going after or anything like that. As far as however many, how many SWAT units they think they needed or whatever. But so it just completely depends. But more is always better than less.
No word if this is connected to that suspect. We can't confirm that at this time. What we can confirm is the police activity you see behind me is connected to the investigation into the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. We cannot confirm if this is connected to that suspect who was caught.
Yeah, if you're new here and not following me, make sure you follow, or if you're on YouTube, subscribe, and you can find my normal lives are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. But when something big like this is going on, I jump on whenever I can, and then I have a full podcast. You can catch all my full podcast on anywhere you listen to your podcast, but Apple Podcast, Spotify, and then YouTube and Rumble. And all my podcasts are videos as well. They're all videoed as well. So, but make sure y'all go check those out. And on all the, it's Agent D Baker on all the platforms other than Facebook, and it's just my full name, Derek Derek Baker. Yeah, any of my team, if y'all tired, you don't have to hang out on here. I mean, I understand. Y'all go to bed. We're good. Oh, Crystal. Yeah, if you're still on here. Yeah, I knew him. He was a good man. Sure did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he after he retired, he worked at the courthouse for a long time too, didn't he? Or for some time, I think. Yeah, sure did. Oh, an inside joke for my team. I see Pooney's live, so I'm gonna have to get off here soon and go watch that live. Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. I was checking my messages. Yeah, yeah, that's who I was talking about. This story has been running sideways in slow motion. That's a good description. I like that. Very accurate. No, everything about this case has been backwards and it's been some of the strangest things I've ever seen, for sure. Do these people think they won't get caught? Well, if they know anything about the sheriff and the way they operate, they probably did think that. And if it was just up to them, the sheriff's office, I wouldn't have any confidence in them getting caught. And again, that's not a knock against the entire sheriff's office there. That's against the sheriff. And I can't imagine how horrible it is to work for a man like that. If Alice in Wonderland was a kidnapping mystery. I've literally lost sleep trying to follow this case. I've lost a lot of sleep just being live. I've been live more this past week than any week since let's see. I started doing this in like July of last year, and this is definitely the most. I think I counted like in the last 4 days I'd been live like over 17 hours in all. I think something like that, close to it, 15 hours. We've put in some hours. A very good point, Rhonda. Rhonda said, if it makes us feel like we do, I can't imagine how the family is feeling. It's a very good point. Oh, Sheriff Lamb, that's the guy. I love that guy. He's awesome. I like him a lot. I hope to get to meet him soon, for sure. If every sheriff was like Lamb, there'd be a lot less crime in this country. I promise you that. I think the sheriff has been investigated some. Again, we'll get into that Monday night. That's good to hear, McBrayer. Sheriff Lamb's replacement is very good as well. Hold the same work ethic and ideals. Yeah, I don't know anything about him or anything, but that's good to hear. I'm really glad to hear that. Two deputies are guarding a Range Rover, which the tag number's been covered. Where'd you see this, Rhonda? I want to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Before you open your door, pause. Did you check the back seat? Meet Clever Ellie, a simple, affordable plug-in that helps you build the life-saving habit of checking your back seat every single time you exit your vehicle. Just plug it into your car's 12-volt socket. When you turn off the engine, Clever Ellie plays a clear voice reminder to check your back seat. With 10 varied voice messages in different tones, your brain doesn't tune it out. It keeps the reminder in your conscious awareness so the habit sticks. That is the main difference between this device and any others that do this same thing. Clever Ellie works with all modern cars that have a standard 12-volt socket. If your car keeps power on after shutdown, like when the radio stays on, no problem. Every order includes an easy-to-install door sensor that triggers the reminder as soon as the driver's door opens. No 12-volt socket? They've got you. You can use the compact USB adapter. And yes, Cleverly doubles as a practical car charger with both USB-A and USB-C ports and ongoing improvements in charging speeds. Other systems can be expensive, complex, require professional installation. Clever Ellie focuses on human habit formation using varied voice prompts to enhance your memory, not replace it. There are no fees, no subscriptions ever. They are not for profit, dedicated to child safety and awareness. Even if your car already has a reminder, you can still benefit or gift Cleverly to grandparents or anyone without a newer vehicle. Plug in peace of mind, build the habit, protect what matters. Get Clever Ellie today at cleverellie.com and join our mission to prevent hot car incidents. Use discount code DEREK, DEREK, to receive a free USB charging cable. Just click on the link listed in the video description and get your Clever Ellie today. Make sure to use discount code DEREK, DEREK, at checkout. If you haven't already, make sure you download the Rumble app. It's free, simple to use, and the best way to stay connected to the content you want. Once you've got it, search for my channel and hit follow. That way, you'll get a notification every time we go live. No missed shows, no extra steps. You can grab it right now using the link in the description or the pinned live chat. Download it to your phone, and you're ready to go. And if you prefer watching it on the big screen, Rumble is available on all major streaming devices and smart TVs. Just search for Rumble, follow the channel, and be part of the action. All right. It's crazy how delayed my YouTube stream is. Like it just now went to the commercial. It's even longer than I thought it was. Hey, good night, Christy. I appreciate it. Get you some good sleep. I moved from Pinal County to Pima, and law enforcement presence just all around. Atmosphere is night and day. Oh, I'll bet. I can imagine. Hey, Eric, you have a good night. I appreciate you coming on. You went to bed at 7 this morning. Jeez. Let's see, how long have I been on? I've been on 3. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get off for tonight. I don't know when the statement will actually come out, or if it even does tonight. I hope it does, but yeah, I've been going for almost 3.5 hours, so get on off. And being in Alabama, did you follow the Blanchard? Yes, yes, and that trial is starting February the 2nd, and I will be there. Yes, yes, I've had quite a few good conversations with Anai's mother. She's a great woman, and I have a ton of respect for her and what she's doing now and what she has done. But yeah, I will be at that trial, and that started February the 2nd. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you being on here. I really do. It means a lot to me. And if something big does come out tonight, I'll be live at some point tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, but I'll probably go live a little bit tomorrow. And we'll see. But hopefully they let us know something tonight. And I mean, hopefully we get good news. I don't know about that, but I think we're definitely going to get some news. But I hope y'all all have a great rest of your night and a good Saturday tomorrow. And then, like I said, I'll probably see y'all back at some point tomorrow. But if not, then my normal live time, like I said, I'll definitely be back Monday night, 8 p.m. So I'll see y'all then. Welcome back to Truth or Recon. I'm Agent D. Baker, a retired narcotics detective, SWAT team member, and U.S. Navy combat veteran of OEF and OIF. With years of real-world experience in high-stakes environments, I have seen firsthand the dangers that lurk both in our communities and now increasingly online. These conversations can get raw, they can get heavy, and sometimes they may not be suitable for children, so consider this your disclaimer. But if you care about truth, justice, and accountability, then you're in the right. Did you turn everything off? No, I don't think you did. I got it.